So you've shared a lot of nice stories, anecdotes about the school years and how teachers can be just so helpful. They can be real allies to students affected by Tourette and also to their families. There's another side though, which is bullying, and I know bullying comes along with tics and Tourette. What can you tell us about how to handle that, or any stories that might help people watching this who are concerned about bullying?
Yeah, again, I wish I had the answer to bullying because bullying is huge and there's no real good solid answer. Because if you punish the bullier, it's not going to help.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, people that bully need support because they're bullying for some reason. But for people with Tourette, they get mocked, they get laughed at, they do get bullied. There's no getting around it. It happens. Um, I I personally like to have the peers know about Tourette. I think it reduces bullying quite a bit. And there's my son when he was in first grade. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know he was going to do this. I wasn't an advocate. I didn't hardly know what Tourette was, and but he was getting bullied and he was getting laughed at and he was getting teased. And so he went to the teacher, wonderful teacher, and said, "Miss Lane, can I tell the other kids about Tourette so that they don't tease me so much?" And wonderful, wonderful. She sat in her rocking chair, placed my son on her lap, wrapped her arms around my son, and my son told the class about Tourette syndrome. And it really helped a lot of the kids that they didn't know.
Yeah.
If kids don't know what's going on, they're more likely to make fun of it. But now they knew,
Yeah.
and they followed him throughout school.
Yeah. Yeah, because often that classroom of peers is going to be with that student for years to come, most likely. And some families may feel differently about this, but I do like this idea of trying to shed light on what's going on. It is not a shameful thing. It is not something to keep secret. And different people have different preferences around privacy, but at least in the case of your son, he's shown a light on this is what I deal with. Here are some things maybe that are helpful. Here are some things that I do that you're going to hear and see. And it cleared things up. It allowed him to kind of take ownership of his situation,
Yes.
which probably was empowering for a little first grader. I love this story. And he's also now educated everybody in that classroom. And they're not going to forget this. So going throughout life, those, 15, 20 kids, whatever it was, they'll probably recognize Tread if they see it again, if they encounter it out in public. And, there's 20 more allies in the world, um, going forward. So it's a lovely story. I love it.
There was a young boy that he said, if I tell one person about Tourette, and then that person tells two people about Tourette, and then those people tell more people about Tourette, all of a sudden you've got a huge awareness going
Yeah.
on. And with Tourette, that's what we really, really, really need.
Yeah.